Hey guys, it's Krowicki, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 2022 Toyota Tundra 1794 edition with the TRD off-road package. Let's get started. So this is the new third generation Toyota Tundra with the 3.5 liter twin turbo V6. Gone now is the V8. In this overview, we're going to talk a little bit about the truck. We're going to go over the exterior and its features, and then we're going to go inside and talk about the interior and the features. All right, and in this 1794 configuration here, you can see we have the Crew Max. So we have two complete cabins. We have an entire front and rear. If you guys saw the SR5 2022 Toyota Tundra video that we did, we had the double cab. So this one here has the full cabin length. However, we do have the shorter 5.5 foot bed here. All right, let's start off in the front of the Tundra over here. We have these new headlights on this redesign. So you can see we have these LED headlights that go in kind of an L-shaped pattern. So you can see we kind of go across first and then we go down. We have a little bit of venting just below the headlights as well. We also have this huge grille up here in the front with chrome all around it. Just below the Toyota emblem, we have a camera right here. This 1794 edition does have the 360 bird's eye camera. Underneath the grille, we have Tundra in the chrome right over here. You can see we also have our parking sensors in the front. And then this grille also says TRD on it because this is part of the TRD off-road package. Another small touch, we have some lights here as well on the chrome. And on the hood of the Tundra over here, you can see we have these body lines that kind of go out towards the mirrors. Moving over to the side here, you can see we have these black 20-inch TRD wheels. These things are massive, and our tire size here is 265 60/20s. And under the wheel well, you can see our TRD tuned suspension right here. So this one here does not have a lift, but it is tuned for some light off-roading. All right, continuing on over to the side of the truck, you can see we have a chrome side mirror right here. Chrome is also present on the door handles and on some of the window trimming. You can see that the trimming right here between both the front and the back doors is gloss black, and it's actually the same paint as the body of the truck, so it really looks like it fits in. On these door handles, we also have keyless entry, so you can see we can tap right here to actually lock the car, and if I put my hand here, it's going to unlock the truck here as well. These mirrors also have blind spot monitoring as well. And at the very bottom right here, you can see we have 1794 edition stamped into the truck right here. It has this nice chrome going all across the body of the truck, and then we have these Toyota running boards as well. Moving over to the bed now, you can see we have our fuel door right over here. And this is not a lock-in fuel door. So even if we go ahead and lock the truck, you're not gonna have a lock-in fuel door. So I would probably recommend getting yourself a lock-in gas cap if you're gonna go for this truck. Moving further along, we have this decal right here that says TRD 4x4 off-road. We're gonna see a lot of SR5s buying these on eBay. And on the tail light right here, you can see we have a little button right here that's actually gonna drop the tailgate. In the bed now, you can see we have the spray-on bed liner in here. We also have a couple of lights going around the bed. We also have a power outlet here in the back as well. It's a 120 volt power outlet. We have some cameras mounted just at the very top right there as well, next to the lights, because this does have the digital rear view mirror. And with the tailgate up, you can see the back of the truck over here now. We have these new taillight designs right here with the kind of 3 stripes that go down, 4x4 badging around here. We also have a chrome little handle right here. And I don't know if you would still call this a handle because this actually doesn't move anymore. You actually just push a little button right here, and that's gonna open up that tailgate. It even says Toyota on it, and we have Tundra stamped into the back of the tailgate. We have a little area right here where you can connect the lights for your trailer. We also have more chrome back here and our rear parking sensors, as well as our tow hitch. Let's go inside the Tundra now, where we have a lot of features. Starting off right here with the interior colors, you can see that we have this brown leather all across the interior and into the seats. Take a look at these seats right here. These are heated and ventilated for both the front and rear seats. It's very uncommon for you to see, even in luxury cars, ventilated seats for the rears. The seats are power adjusted, and they even have a little extension right here for your thighs. Back onto the door card, we have a little bit of wood right here and memory seats next to our window controls. We also have an automatically folding mirror, so we can set this to the middle right here. Now when I go ahead and close this door and lock the truck, the mirrors will fold in. Take a look at these 1794 edition floor mats as well. They have this little nice rubber surrounding going on this rubber floor mat, and we even have this nice carpeted material right here on the rubber floor mat that kind of matches the interior colors of this car. And even these little buttons right here say 1794 on them, so a lot of attention to detail in this truck. We have a lot of buttons right here also next to the steering wheel, so you can see we have our bed lighting, automatic high beams, start stop feature, brightness for your gauge, odometer trip. You can turn off some of the parking sensors in the truck, heated steering wheel, and an on and off switch for that 120 volt power outlet. And we have a power tilting and telescoping steering wheel here as well. Moving on to the steering wheel, we have a couple of controls over here. So at the very bottom, we can control our music. On the right side, we have our dynamic radar cruise control and lane depart assist buttons. And on the left side, we're going to be able to control the large center MID screen that we have here that kind of replaces the gauge. Now take a look at the gauge screen. This thing is huge. The gauge is all digital, and we can control what we see on the screen by using these buttons. So this is going to control the menus over here on the left side. We're always going to have the speed right here in the center, and on the right side we have our boost gauge because this is a twin turbo. A nice touch for the TRD package is that we do have a TRD engine start stop button, and this is the 14-inch screen here with wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. Underneath the screen over here we have dual zone climate control. Like I mentioned earlier, we do have heated and ventilated seats for the front here and as also the back. Just underneath of that we have a rear differential locker, our wireless phone charger, emergency lights right here. We can take a look at the 360 camera right here just by pushing on the button. So this is going to do a surround view of everything that's around the truck here. And we also have a trailer assist mode right here, brake hold, electronic parking brake. You can see even the shifter says TRD on it. We have our transfer case right over here next to the drive mode controls. So you can see we can push down right here to actually switch between 4 high, 4 low, and 2-wheel drive. We have a massive center console here with USB-A and USB-C. You can see this center console we can open up from either one of the 2 buttons right here. So we can either press on this one or on this one right here. So both the driver and passenger can open up this center console area. We also have 2 cup holders back here, kind of in the back of the center console area. And if that's not enough cup holders for you, you can also push right here and get a little bit more storage or some cup holders. In the passenger area, you can see it says 1794 edition on the wood right there. We also have our glove box just below that, which has a lock on it. And then we have more of that brown leather and wood. Carrying on over to the passenger side, we have a little bit more storage down there as well. You can put some water bottles. And if we go ahead and move up from the screen now, you can see we have a little pocket right here with a 12-volt power outlet. We have some speakers as well on the dash. If we go ahead and move up over here to the mirror, you can see it is a digital rear view mirror. So we do have home link controls, and we can also adjust where the camera is going to be pointing. If you do want to switch this from camera mode to an actual mirror, you'll just have to flick this switch right here. And if we go ahead and move up even further, you can see we have our light controls right over here, a sunglass holder as well. We can go ahead and push this button right here, which is actually going to open up that rear window of the Tundra here, so we can really let a lot of light in. And if that's not enough light, we also have a panoramic sunroof here. If I go ahead and push the button right here to open up the shade, that's going to slide open and let a lot more light into this cabin. Up here we also have our light controls, emergency SOS button. We can open up this sunroof, and we also have a mood button for the ambient lighting. Moving on to the rear seats now, you can see there's a lot more space in here than the double cab SR5 that we checked out. So the CrewMax is going to have a lot more space in the rear seats. You can see the buttons over here in the center for those heated and ventilated seats. We also have another 120-volt power outlet with USB-A and USB-C back here. We also have some pockets behind the driver and passenger seat. You can also lift up these seats and get some more storage. The carpet back here is that same 1794 colorway with that very nice outer rubber portion here. And this floor mat also goes across the entire rear. It even says 1794 edition Tundra on it. If you're not using the center seat back here, you can also drop this area down and get some more cup holders, as well as a resting area for your arms. And last but not least, we have some peasant blockers back here on the windows, so we can put up this sunshade so nobody can see what we have back here. So that's gonna wrap it up for this overview of the 1794 edition 2022 Toyota Tundra with the TRD off-road package. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel, and I'll see you all next time.